There we go. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome in. How are you guys? I'm just giving everyone a second to join in before we get started. Let me see if I can go this way. Oh, that looks better. That looks better to me, I think. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So today, for clarity conversations training, I asked you guys in a poll on what did you think on what were your options of things to discuss for today's training, and you guys gave up amazing feedback. I really, really appreciate the feedback that you guys gave, and I just want to make sure that I'm touching on information that you guys need and that you are able to adapt to. This right here. Yep. To touch on information that you guys need and are able to adapt to. So let me start this one right here for a second. So this live will be replayed or will be replayed as well. If you guys have anything going on, so you can always come back into it. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm just setting up on the other broadcast station. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So today we're going to talk about why mindset matters and why mindset matters in order for you to shift yourself into a more assertive individual and live a more assertive life and live your life by design. So mindset is a very, very, very important part of living a successful life as well as living your life by design. If you guys feel that you can't see me very well during this broadcast, I'm going live on Instagram as well. If you guys can check me out on Instagram as well, if it's difficult for you to see me clearly here, I'm going live on Instagram as well on my personal page, Authentic Re. So if you follow me, or if not, the page is public, so you can actually catch the training there as well, because I'm broadcasting there also. So like I said, I wanted to talk to you guys about why mindset matters and why mindset is important in your success. So basically, first of all, how many of you guys know what is mindset, or what is your mindset? What does that consist of? Does anyone know what mindset is? That, or what it can consist of? If so, you can just post it in the comments. If not, that is totally fine, because we're going to go over it anyway. So mindset is designed as a mental frame or lens that is selectively organized and encodes information. Therefore, the individual who has the unique understanding, a way of experiencing and guiding their way towards actions and responses, in turns helps them to live a more successful life by design, because their mindset helps to create it for them, if that makes sense. If you guys have any questions about anything, just let me know, because I may go a little fast. If you need me to slow down or say anything or repeat anything, just make me aware. So your mindset is your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations. Your mindset is your lens, pretty much. The way that you perceive the world. That's what your mindset is. Your mindset is basically the way that you perceive the world. And through this lens of a mindset, it affects how you live, and it also affects the choices that you make in your everyday life. So mindsets aren't just beliefs. They're your expectations, they're your thoughts, they're the way that you perceive things and situations that are occurring around you. They're the outlook that you have when regards to things and situations that are occurring around you. Your state of influence, your mindset influences your body. It also influences your spirit and influences your overall being. So it's a very important aspect when you're trying to take yourself from level A to level C in life, even from level A to level B. Your mindset needs to be tuned or fine-tuned into a certain direction in order for you to be able to understand that's how you'll make it from level A to level B. Mindset is a consistent action. It is basically the key to achieving and sustaining success in life. Everything starts with your mindset, and that's one of the reasons why mindset is so important. Mindset is an establishment of attitudes, pretty much held by someone. Basically, you are what you believe you are. You are who you believe you are in reference to your mindset, and that in turn, if that makes in reference to your mindset, and that in turn shifts how you carry yourself physically. So let's elaborate on the fact that your mindset is being basically who you believe you are or what you believe you are. And if you were to just think about it, where you are right now, in this current state of your life, in this current state of your world, because we all have our own individual worlds. So where you are right now in this current state of your world, you didn't get there just off of practicality. You got there because your mindset helped you shift you to get you to this point, pretty much. Because if you didn't have the mindset to get you where you are right now, you would still be where you were 5 years ago. If you didn't have mindset is about courage, it's about motivation, it's about inspiring yourself, it's about having aspirations. And if you didn't have those things, then you would still be where you were. And you can still have those things, and and ironically, the turn of it is, let me say, because there are different forms of mindset. So you can still have aspirations, semi aspirations, and you can still want to go and do and still be stuck in your mindset. So mindset is definitely an action verb. It is an action. It is a thing that you take with you mentally. It is a mental note that you take and you embed it into the back of your mind and say that this is how I'm going to carry myself because of this way. And like I said, there are two different types of mindsets, and I want you guys to catch this, because some of you are struggling because you're unsure, and you're unsure because your mindset is your mindset is battling, because it's two different forms, believe it or not. Your mind and within those forms, you have a fixed mindset and you have a growth mindset. And the way that you carry yourself and the way that you maneuver your life will ultimately let you know which mindset is currently working for you. It's currently in your favor. Which part of the mindset are you that you're currently utilizing, if that makes sense. So a fixed mindset will pretty much leave you stagnant. It will have you to believe that you can't surpass a certain platform of your life because your life was already designed for you, and most of us believe, I'm just trying to, because there's a glare on the screen, so I'm just trying to make sure that you guys are able to see me. There you go. So, like I said, a fixed mindset will pretty much leave you stagnant, and a fixed mindset will lead you into believing that what you're only capable of what you've done thus far. And if you feel that you're only capable of what you've done thus far, then your issue is that you have a fixed mindset. Now, a fixed mindset can be tuned into a growth mindset, and we're going to get into a growth mindset in a little bit. But we're going to talk about a fixed mindset, because some people are stuck because they have a fixed mindset and they're really trying to shake this fixed mindset. And that is totally okay to want to shape the fixed mindset. You should shape your fixed mind. You should want to reshape your fixed mindset, because at the end of the day, ultimately, you're not gonna fulfill your purpose with sustaining a fixed mindset. And a fixed mindset will make people believe that their basic qualities and their intelligence and their talent, everything that they know that they can do, are simply fixed traits. I was born with this, that's why I'm doing it. That's what a fixed mindset will lead you to believe. I was born with this. That's why I can do it. I can't do no more than that because I don't have the tools or the necessities to be able to do that. I can only do, you hear a lot of people say that often. I can only do what God has given me the power to do. And with a fixed mindset, we forget that the power that was given to us constantly grows and it constantly flourishes as we constantly groom it, as we constantly nurture it. So your mindset should be nurtured as if it was a power, because it is a power. I have a growth mindset. That's my superpower. And we really should look at life that way. So people with a fixed mindset will spend a lot of their time, writing things down and talking about how intelligent they are, what they've done in the past, but you'll never see them moving forward in the future because they're stagnant. So you'll never see a person with a fixed mindset saying that, in 5 years, I'm going to do this. Or in 2 years, I'm going to do that. A person with a fixed mindset, you'll always hear them saying, well, back in 2002, I was the GOAT in 2002, baby, but what are you doing now? That's how you should look at your mindset. Amen. Yes, a person with a fixed mindset. Hey, Missy Rangela, thank you. A person with a fixed mindset, allows themselves to stay stagnant where they are versus a person with a growth mindset. A person with a fixed mindset, and I'm just going through the difference, because that way you can take from this and sit back and evaluate and where you are right now currently in your journey, and if it's some things that you need to tune with your mindset in order to get you from where you are now to where you're trying to be in 3 to 5 years. So people with fixed mindsets also believe that their talent alone creates the success. They don't without any effort. They think that, oh, I'm great because I was born this way. I'm a track star because I got these legs that God gave me. But they forgot that they done practiced all this umpteen hours and these umpteen years in order to get to where they are. And then once they reach that accomplishment and get that gold medal, that's all they can talk about, because they're not seeing that they can actually come back around and do this 3 times. They can get this medal 3 times. They can get this gold medal 5 times if they keep pushing and growing their mindset. A person with a fixed mindset will stand there and say, I got one, now I'm done. No, you're not done. This is it for you. Are you leaving the world tomorrow? So if you aren't, then you shouldn't be done, because there's always more for you to do and gain. And that's why we were put here. We were put here to gain and receive and grow and do. So people with a fixed mindset, you will find yourself to become, like I said, more stagnant, and you will be less likely to feel motivated about things and situations that are occurring in your life, if that makes sense. If you have a fixed mindset, like I said, you will find yourself more stagnant as well. For example, a person with a fixed mindset will believe that, you're like, oh, I'm a natural born singer, and or you're just like, no, I can't do this that good, but a person with a growth mindset believes that with work and with learning that they can. I can't do this right now, but I'm gonna be able to do that in a couple of years, and that's a growth mindset. If you sit there and you say, dang, I need to learn how to do this. People tell me all the time, they like, I want to learn how to make products. I don't know how to do that. And I say that, and that's with my other brand. People tell me all the, how do you make products? I want to learn how to do that. And I'm like, it's easy. It takes a little time, but it's easy. But a growth mindset takes time. And we always feel like time is not on our side, but at the end of the day, time is one of the things that is nearest and dearest to us. And time is one of the things that should be most valuable, because it's the one thing that is on our side, because time waits for you. Time waits for you to increase yourself. Time waits for you to finish a goal. Time can wait for you to manifest a goal. Time can wait for you to reconstruct your entire life. And that's how people come from their one bedroom apartments to their $1 million mansions, because time waited for them to manifest in their lives, because they had a growth mindset from the start. Now, if you don't have a growth mindset, then you're always stagnant. Then you're gonna constantly feel like time is not on your side, because your mindset is not set in place for you to believe that you can go and do and be more. So mindset is a lot, you guys, and mindset is one of the things that I'm most passionate about, because it's one of the things that helped me in my own personal journey from struggle to success, from basically from prison to prosperity. Was my mindset got me to where I am today, with not one but three successful businesses, and a slew of other things to assist me along the way. Your mindset takes you where you're trying to go, if you can set up your mindset to get you there. But if you're always stuck and you're constantly saying what you can't do, hey girl, thank you for joining. If you're always stuck and if you're constantly saying what you can't do, your mindset will leave you in that space. And that is ultimately a fixed mindset. And if you are here and you are watching this live, then you definitely do not have a fixed mindset, because you're trying to figure out how to go do and build yourself. If you're watching this live, I'm going to say that again. If you're watching this training, you definitely do not have a fixed mindset, because you're trying to figure out how to go, do, and build yourself. So thank you once again for joining me with Clarity Conversations live trainings with the Assertive brand. I truly appreciate it. It's a personal and professional, a personal and business development brand where I help women and individuals to shift their mindset and to manifest their life by design. So with the growth, now let's talk growth mindsets, because we got any growth mindset carriers in the house. Let's talk growth mindset. So in a growth mindset, you believe that anyone can be good at anything that they put their mind to. Skills come from practice in a growth mindset, because if you don't practice, how you growing? Skills come from practice in a growth mindset. I've I have had that fixed mindset before. I think we all can attest that we have had a fixed mindset in our lives before. And that fixed mindset, thank you, when will the buttermilk be back in stock? In June. The buttermilk will be back in stock in June. So waiting on packaging. So yeah, I've had a fixed mindset before as well, and I felt stagnant, to be honest. So, you can grow from a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is not something that you have that will leave you stuck, forever. But it's your decision to want to shift yourself into a growth mindset, or, to want to tune your mind into growing, or to want to leave your mind stagnant. That's ultimately your decision. That's something you have to decide on if you want to do. And if you take a look at your life right now from where it was 3 to 5 years ago, or where you went, like you said, when you felt you had a fixed mindset, you already started to tune your mind into becoming a growth mindset, because you are where you are now, and where you are now was not where you were 2 to 3, 4, or 5 years ago. So pat yourself on the back. Can't post on comment. Pat yourself on the back, because you are tuning into that growth mindset, and it's one of the most important things that you can carry if you're trying to build a successful career for yourself, or you're trying to build a more peaceful life for yourself. So true. I have to tell myself that, yes, if you're trying to build a more satisfying world for yourself overall, because this is ultimately your world, and we have to come to form that we have to realize that we can pick our world up and bring our world to wherever we want to bring our world, because God has designed our lives to have our own individual world. So if something isn't working out for you, you have the ability to pick your world up and walk away with your world. And once you realize that you can walk away with your world and redesign your world at any point or any place on the earth, you can redesign and reconstruct your world at any given moment. You know how amazing that feels to know that if this isn't working out for me, this is my world. I don't have to put up with it. You know, that's a growth mindset. That ain't a fixed mindset. You ain't allowing yourself to stay. You ain't forcing yourself to be stagnant. You picking yourself up and you getting yourself about the mud and you carrying yourself to grace. You know, that's and with the help of spirituality along the way. Let me not leave that out. But with the growth mindset, it helps you carry yourself into grace. And at the end of the day, we all want grace. And you know, that's one of the most important things. We all want grace. Now, with the growth mindset, you know, like I said, skills come from practice. And with the growth mindset, you can feel that shift in yourself. You always want to go and do. You're trying to figure out a reason. You're trying to find a purpose because you have a growth mindset, or you see a purpose and you're trying to figure out, how do I get to this purpose? Because your mindset is constantly growing. Now, some people have a growth mindset and they need a little help. So that's why a lot of people step into having mentors and step into having coaches when they're trying to build their lives into a more stable and a more self-designed format. And when you're trying to, you know, you most people, believe it or not, we think we can do everything on our own, but that is not we aren't never doing it on our own, because we're doing it with our spirituality in a sense. And whether you believe in God, Jehovah, you know, Jah, at the end of the day, it's still not you carrying your weight by yourself. So a growth mindset helps you to understand that you need help. You know, helps you understand that support is needed in certain aspects, because that's still helping you to grow and groom. So a mentor stepping in actually can help to shift your mindset, or can help to grow your mindset, because they have something to offer you. You looking at a person and you see that person, they's living their best life, you know, you like, damn, I want to live like them. You know, I'm trying to figure out how they doing it, what they did. You know, like, how did they do it? You know, a lot of people, you know, as in myself, you know, I offer um help with that, because I want you to live your best life. We should all want that for one another, to grow and live our best lives. So some people may need a mentor. Some people may need to write things down constantly in order to help shift their mindset, to remind themselves how to shift their mindset. But a growth mindset is definitely the start that you need before you can build a business. Before, you know, you can build a business, but if you don't have a growth mindset, your business will stay stagnant. You know, you'll be trying to figure out why you're not getting any sales. You know, you you can go buy that home, but if you can buy a home, but if you don't have a growth mindset for that home, then you'll stay stagnant within that home. You have a house, but a growth mindset will turn your house into a home. You can buy a house, but a growth mindset will turn your house into a home. A fixed mindset will say, I done bought this house, now I'm done. No, you're not done, because your house has now become an asset. So you have to care for your asset in order for your asset to provide for you in the long run. And a growth mindset shows you all those things. The assertive brand assists with all those things. If you're trying to get your credit in order, you know, you need the mindset for that. You need a growth mindset for that. A fixed mindset will make you believe that a 530 credit score, I'm out. Damn credit. You know, a fixed mindset will make you say, damn credit. You know, I don't need that car. Oh, but a growth mindset. Hey, Natalie. Natal, no, I'm sorry. A fixed mindset will have you believing, I don't need a new car. You know, I ain't got the credit for it anyway, so I ain't even about to try to go buy a new car. But a growth mindset gonna make you believe, baby, you know, Billie Jean, oh, she's sitting the I'm here in the shop. Hey girl. So, you know, a growth mindset will have you believing that putt toot that you've been riding in for all this time. You know what I'm saying? There's hope for you to get to where you're going. So I'm gonna tolerate this ride for right now. But in the back of my mind, because I have this growth mindset, I know that this is not the end for me. And you just those small little thoughts of a shift with that growth mindset, for you to in the back of your mind say, I don't believe this is the end for me. Those small little thoughts will turn into actions. Those, I'm gonna say that again. Those small little thoughts turn into actions. When you sit there and you feel that, you know, things are not going the way you want them to go, but you stand there and you say, you know, this ain't what it's supposed to be right now, but I got this. I'm gonna fix it. That's a growth mindset. And that growth mindset turns us into a vision. And that vision turns into actions. And those actions turns into accomplishing goals. And accomplishing goals, you start to heal. Your mindset will help you through all that, will carry you to heal your life into happiness. And that's another thing we're going to touch on in the future, the art of healing, and the art of healing really transform your life into happiness. So we're going to touch on that in the future. So if you're not in the group, please join the Assertive Brand on Facebook, or you can start following us on Instagram at the Assertive Brand. It is a personal and business development brand. I help women and individuals ignite their mindsets in order to see their greater potentials and live their lives by design. Because at the end of the day, we all want to live our life the way that we design it for ourselves. And we should. Why not? Because we were put here to live our best lives under the eyes of the Lord. So if you're not following the Assertive Brand, follow the Assertive Brand. I help women and individuals shift their mindset once again, create visions for themselves, and live their lives by design. So we're gonna jump back into mindset. So here are a couple of ways that you can develop a growth mindset if you don't have it right now. You can replace the word failing with the words learning. So instead of saying, damn, I can't do this, I'm gonna learn how to do that. Or you see something that you want, I'm gonna learn how to do that. Replace the word failing with learning. Replace the words lessons, with learning. Stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a mother first, and my son was doing something he have no business doing. And you look at everything you don't. And another thing to have a growth mindset: stop looking at things as losses. Stop looking at it and saying, "Damn, I took a loss," because you didn't take a loss. You're learning. You took a lesson, and that lesson is going to help you to learn in the future, because that lesson will shift your mindset and not let you become stagnant in a fixed mindset and believe that you can't do. So you didn't take a loss. You took a lesson, and as long as you wait, as long as you recognize that something was wrong within that process, then you recognize that it was a lesson and not a loss. If that makes sense. If I need to say that again, let me know. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it a little slower. Oftentimes we say that we take losses, but we don't take losses. We take lessons. A person with a fixed mindset takes a loss. A person with a growth mindset receives it as a lesson. And when you receive things, hey Quay, thank you for joining, girl. When you receive things as a growth mind, when you receive things as lessons, then you see that there's opportunity for you to learn, for you to understand how to achieve that goal, and how to take that lesson and make that lesson an achievement and an accomplishment, instead of just a lesson. Another thing you can do in order to build the growth mindset is also see challenges as opportunities instead of seeing them as struggles. You see challenges as opportunities to try to fix things and to try to grow and build yourself, and not see them as struggles, because we're going to have challenges all throughout the day. We're going through a whole life challenge right now with COVID-19. Are you looking at it as a struggle, or are you looking at it as an opportunity? And that there separates your mindset from being fixed and growth. Are you looking at this? If COVID-19 is not affecting you in a negative form right now at this moment, are you looking at this shutdown? Or you look, even though the city is opening and all of that, are you looking at this shutdown and this moment of pause in the world as a struggle or as an opportunity for you? And that opportunity could mean physical, mental, spiritual, emotionally, and financial opportunity, because all of those things are needed to make you whole. So are you looking at things as struggles and challenges, or are you looking at them as opportunities? That turns your mindset from fixed to growth. Another thing that can to help you to develop a growth mindset is stop seeking approval from other people when you want to do things and when you're trying to accomplish things. Stop seeking approval. Just do it. Because guess what? Whatever mistake you're going to make, you're going to learn from it anyway. And it's not going to do anything but help you to grow and make yourself more of an expert in the long run. So just do it. Stop seeking approval. Stop showing everybody what you got going on. Stop telling everybody, oh, I'm doing this. Stop saying, oh, I'm getting this together. No, you ain't getting it together. You got it together. You doing it. Stop saying, oh, give me some time, I got to work on this. Oh, well, I ain't got enough money to do this, so I'm working on this later on. No, you got something. God bless the truth. My son just sneezed. You have something that you can contribute into your personal situation in order to help your mindset grow. So stop saying, oh, I need you to help me out with this before I could do this. Or do you think this right? Do you think this? Do you think I'm doing this the right way? It don't matter if you're doing it the right way or the long way, because if you're doing it the wrong way, you're gonna learn how to do it the right way anyway. Once you realize that it's wrong, you're gonna fix it to make it right. That's what a growth mindset does. A growth mindset makes you realize, once you realize you've done it wrong, that growth mindset gonna make you fix it to do it the right way. The next thing I want you guys to take from this training in ways to develop a growth mindset is to cultivate a sense of purpose. When you cultivate a sense of purpose and when you feel like you have a reason to do what you're doing, me sitting right here is my purpose. Me talking to you guys about mindset, that's my purpose. That's what I'm here to do. What you here to do? Cultivate a sense of purpose for yourself. Cultivate a sense of purpose for your life. Cultivate a sense of purpose for your goals that you're trying to achieve. Don't just say, I want to buy that house because, oh, Eric Boats, Jane down the street then bought a house. My brother then bought a house. Now people keep telling me it's time for me to buy a house, so I guess I might as well just do it. People don't tell you what to do and how to do it. That is not how it works. You decide that on your own. You figure it out on your own. And that's how you cultivate your own purpose and not the purpose of other individuals. That's how you're going to take a growth mindset and not be stagnant. I hope you guys got some insight from today's live training on why mindset matters. I'll give you a couple of ways. I'll give you a few more tips to help with a growth mindset before today is over. And also, one more thing, in order to develop a growth mindset, do not forget to celebrate other people, because having a growth mindset gives you the capability to be happy for others, even though they are where you are not in that moment. So having a growth mindset helps you to have an open mind and being receptive to being in a room with millionaires and understanding that one day you will be a millionaire, versus having a fixed mindset and being in a room full of millionaires and asking yourself, why in the hell am I here? Growth sees opportunity. Fixed sees simplicity. So I want you guys to create skills for yourselves, challenges for yourselves, and turn those challenges into opportunities. Give yourself effort, keep giving yourself effort in order to create a growth mindset. Take feedback constructively. Take feedback with understanding instead of taking feedback and feeling like it's a sense of negativity. Take feedback from a positive point of view within trying to grow a growth mindset. And also, don't look at setbacks as a negativity and start to blame others and get discouraged. Look at setbacks as a way to learn and to grow and do things better. Look at setbacks as a wake-up call. Look at setbacks to say, next time I'm going to do this different. Look at setbacks to say, next time I'm going to work a little harder. That's how you develop a growth mindset. I hope you guys can take from this live and training. I know you will, because these are things and tools that I definitely use myself to get to where I am today. So I hope that you guys take from this live training and go and do as you will. Have a blessed day. If you're not following me, you can follow the Assertive Brand on Facebook. We have a private Facebook group called the Assertive Brand as well. Be sure to answer the questions or you will not be able to get in. Answer those questions because they're very helpful in shifting your mindset. Also, you can follow the Assertive Brand on Instagram at the Assertive Brand. Today was Clarity Conversations, live trainings, and we're talking about why mindset matters in life and careers. Thank you guys so much for joining. It's me once again, Renika J. Moorhead. You can follow me on YouTube at Renika J. Moorhead. You can follow me on Instagram at Authentic Read. You can follow me on Facebook at Renika J. Moorhead, or you can follow the Assertive Brand for more tips and information on how to grow and bloom into a more assertive you. Assertive, what does that mean? Be more confident and determined about your life. Have more of a purpose about your life. Be more assertive today, be more assertive tomorrow, be more assertive every day, and you will definitely, definitely, definitely be able to live your life by design. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you have any questions about anything that we discussed today, if you guys have any comments or the concerns about anything that was discussed today, if you guys are looking for insight with your personal life or with your business, you guys are looking for mindset development, or you guys are looking for ways to try to encourage yourself to get to a certain point, send me a message, send me a DM, set up a clarity call. Clarity calls or not charge clarity calls. They're free clarity calls, but they're for people within the group. So set up the clarity calls so we can get you on the path of success and prosperity.